Welcome back to Oddspite Rides. Today we're gonna check up on the Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. It has an air-cooled V-twin 90-degree engine with a cardan. I never rode cardan before, and it outputs 67 horsepower, 68 horsepower at 6,900 RPM, and 79 Newton meters of torque at lower 4,400 RPM. So it's again a monster who just pulls. This will be an interesting experience. Front we got Brembos dual discs. I guess they are 310 millimeter, and the back it's a single. What is it? A single piston? Yes, floating disc, or it's a twin even. It's a twin piston, 200 and maybe 60 millimeter disc. Oh, we gotta go now. This will be an interesting experience. It's an Italian motorbike. Oh my god. Air cooled. It actually pulls to the right side. The mirrors are so in the way. It actually angles into the right when I guess it's interesting, and it's so shaky. Oh my god. So the numbers are pretty low actually. It's a lot of torque. It has a character, definitely. It's so shaky, oh my god, check this out. It's... We actually have a ride-by-wire, and it costs 11,000 euros, so for that money you do expect some stuff. So we have 3 riding modes, and they are, I think they're wet, sport and normal. Those mirrors down are actually quite annoying for the leg, but you get used to it, I guess. It looks so cool though. What's that? Let's check mode, Piaggio, Sport, Strada. Sport. The only logical solution here. Standing on the bike, it's very slippery tank. It's narrow, but this V-twin goes out, protrudes. The sound is interesting. I can hear the wind, like the air intake somehow. Yeah. It has a nice rumble. Let's lean it a bit. Nice. Yeah, it has a very interesting sound. The gravity it's pretty low, but not so low. Still can do some stuff on it, though it doesn't motivate you to do it because it's so wide. Still it's definitely a cruiser. With a nice deep rumble. Very responsive. I gotta check if I hit the blockade, how it feels. But I see no difference with the cardan. That's interesting. If I better drop a gear and this one. Hey, Omar, nice. Oh yes. do feel them. They're not, they could be stronger in my opinion. I mean, they do work, but I guess the motorbike is also very heavy. But it's definitely an enjoyer's motorcycle, not a performance one. This is something you use to go drinking in the pub. But not the alcohol, even though, you know, cafe racer definitely. But you can also do some longer cruises to many girlfriends, I guess. Yeah, yes, that's so nice. Yeah, the rear brake doesn't grab so much. I got a little bit spoiled with the Brixton 1200 Cromwell. I basically only use the rear brake and it's enough, but with this one you really have to use also the front. Though it's a different class of bike. The suspension, pretty soft. I guess it's also adjustable. I see it has adjustable preload. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh, yes, yes. Woo, woo. It's also interesting, if I change gear, you don't feel it that much. It doesn't really reduce the speed on this bike. Even though it's a different ratio. Yeah, I mean, very nice. Yeah, it likes to angle as well. Traction control kicked in. This now became kind of a performance ride. Whoa, I felt that. Nice. If you change gear too swiftly, it has a nice solution. So it just goes into some kind of an overdrive, the engine. It doesn't transfer the force to the wheel if you go into extreme. It is a very nice safety solution, especially for somebody who's not that experienced, though you must not get too spoiled with it in case you take on another bike who doesn't have this nice solution. Ooh, nice rumble there. Though it feels somehow very light. it's very nice to maintain, and it's practical bike somehow, like fun. You see, I went into overdrive, nothing, no problem. I didn't feel any, no force went to me. It's very usable bike. Very forgiving bike, even though it's quite heavy. I think it's around 230 kilos. I'm not sure though about this number. It's so interesting, it has a lot of character, really. Nice rumble, but in the end, if you push it too much, it's forgiving. So it's a very friendly bike. It's like everything has been put into consideration. So somehow it's a safe bike. Now it costs 11,000 euros, so it also has more sophisticated technology on it. So yeah, this circular old school screen portrays the most crucial information. So somehow this bike tries to be a generational bike, a bike you buy and you have it for the rest of your life, and then you give it to your child when he's old enough. Yes. And he gives it to the next one. It's air-cooled engine. It's very simple, so you can maintain it at home. Nice. That was not me. Oh, and now a nice view. It's so fun when you press gas, you're being angled, your whole body, just the whole bike goes to the right. Very nice. And this brings character. Nice. It is a 850cc between 90 degree. The sound is also coming quite nicely out of those dual pipes we've got in the back on each side. We also can, we already have it in sport mode, so that's it. The blinkers, we got a horn. Very cute, very nice, I love it. Standing on the bike, the pegs are not that wide, but and you lean forward a little bit, so it's not so comfortable standing on it, which, you know, it's not meant to be. So that's that. But sitting on it, yeah, I mean, I do sit on a straight stool, so it's like a perfect position. I am not in front, I'm completely narrow, sitting with legs in a little bit less than 90 degrees, something like, I don't know, what, like 80, 70 degrees. Nice. And the hands are in front, Zofa, basically. Not really. It is mid-serious position, while still sitting, you know, mid-serious sitting position. He really went for that one. Nice, it's stable on the corners, though it's yeah, it's quite stable. I rode more stable bike until now, but it's a different category, even though it's very close. Well, not really, yeah, but it is stable bike, but still has some character to it, lightness. It's flickable somehow. For a cruiser it is. It likes to pull, has a nice rumble, and on the extremes it's polished. So it is an interesting choice. Also Moto Guzzi, I don't know much about this brand, it's Italian. That's it. So the way Italians do things, you know, it is an interesting option. You should go check it. Depends what you're gonna need it for. I can see it being a cafe racer, also some cruiser. It's comfortable enough to be a cruiser. Go to the seaside, you know. You could even do some chores, everyday errands, though it gets attention, it's loud. So you travel in style. I love the sound. And this character is very nice. And also goes into neutral sometimes. And we are also riding the old city. Oh, this is a cafe I could stop next to. That's it. I like those things. Yeah, but I should get used to those mirrors. You cannot do sharp turns. For this it's not too practical. And that concludes our review. Quick test. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.